Indianapolis Center, you have any traffic for every 31?
The first ever family and friends day that they've ever allowed us to do.
Wow.
So you must have to feel a bit special about that.
Yeah.
We are special.
We're very
Do
special.
you feel very privileged?
What did you think of the tower controls?
Oh.
I think they were all.
You never got to
The
really
whole
was
thing was...
so
Yeah.
polite.
Yes.
And what about the view?
Well, view's amazing.
Nice little cocktail hour in the corner would be nice. I think don't
No,
waste,
you know what?
don't waste the old tower.
It was far better to have the talk beforehand
Oh yeah.
rather than
Yeah.
We had a good understanding before we went in,
Yeah.
especially in there because
Yeah.
And I
We
think
could
they
actually
appreciated
see.
it too.
yeah they
Yeah.
We
they
knew something about it.
you reckon they,
Oh, for, yeah, they were more
so they didn't
appreciative.
have to be distracted
Explain it.
trying to explain
Correct.
it.
So they've got a critical job to do, and you don't want to be a distraction. So it means you can be more
We saw.
targeted in what you ask.
Yeah.
They're very,
It's got
very
background.
keen to sort of point things out though.
Yeah.
So all very keen to
Oh,
show you what they're doing, show you
Yeah.
their craft,
Yeah.
the dark art of air traffic.
it felt like they were happy to have us there.
Excited about seeing someone in the room other than the story.
Maybe.
Oh, really?
So who saw anything special today? Like, well, let's talk about the tower first. We're watching the air traffic control radar, watching the Blitzman, might be new for
Yeah, it was.
You can see the altitude coming down final.
Worked it
And
away.
then you look out the window and there it is. And then
That was a pretty good
it
experience.
transfers onto the surface movement radar as he comes off
Yeah.
the runway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just how he was organising them as well
Yeah.
on the strips.
Yeah, and then
The radar room, and some of you got to see some pretty unusual things today.
Oh, yeah.
So we had an emergency, didn't we? Terry, you seem to have had a lot of green on your screen. A lot of, we call it green on the screen. You were busy.
Yeah.
Ryan was busy, wasn't he?
Ryan, when he took over the shift, he was just.
It
He
turned
did
to-
say, I'm busy, I'll take a minute and I'll talk.
Good.
But
And-
yeah, it was all happening. I think he was clearing the path for the emergency to come in, yeah?
Well, I think they all were. But so that was that one that was on the way out of
Dash eight.
Qantas Link, and so the second group saw the fire trucks
clear.
Yeah.
up in
It
the
was
town.
cleared by the time we left.
Yeah. So what happened when
No,
how did they know that they had an emergency inbound? Did they get someone yell something out in the room?
No,
or-
he said, what did he say?
The supervisor.
The supervisor at the end.
Or the
what he's saying.
supervisor
Yeah.
said,
So
we've
we've
got
got down and
something.
we've got some problem.
And then it's
inbound.
He went round systematically to make sure everyone was aware of the situation
Yeah.
and that it was a fluid situation, I believe Gordana referred to it, as
Yes.
it was changing, and the teams communicating to respond to that as the situation developed.
Did they have to create a clear path room and give them priority?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, Mark.
A
did
5-minute window.
Did they have to start putting other aircraft into holding patterns because now
So
they don't have to...
Yeah, Mark
The
did a
flow
couple of
controller
moves.
slowed the planes down coming in,
He cleared a couple out of the way.
I was on
because
the
he was
approach
around. Had to get a couple of them out of the way.
and
Yeah.
he was just, it was a Qantas plane coming up, and he sent him on a bigger downwind until we waited to hear what the ground guy said about the conditions on it.
Yeah, right.
Funny in the car park now.
So if I was to do this again, I want some. I know that we've dragged out too long, so that's one problem. But that's probably because I've had to do the basic briefing first.
But I think it's good that you did that because we've gone in there and knew what we were looking at, and you could
Yeah.
recognise even the medium heavy planes and the distance they had to keep them apart, and
Yeah,
we
right.
knew that when we went in, which was great.
Well, that's good. Yes, any questions?
No, it's not a question, it's a comment, because what really I was struck by was, and this was really informed by the briefing, was the multiple pieces of information that you're assimilating from all these different sources and then making very quick decisions. And as someone who works in healthcare, we do that from multiple source systems that may or may not be life or death in my circumstances, but it's just really impressive to see that in the radar room. There are dots on the screen, but you've got much greater appreciation for the human expertise that keeps that humming along.
Yeah. Any other questions, queries, comments? We'll wrap it up. Thanks so much.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Simon.
Simon, you've done
Your
better.
passion and expertise just comes through.
Yep.
So all I can say is the drawing that I do, I'm very fortunate to have people like you and your team looking after us.
Oh,
So
that's
thank
nice.
you so much.
I think without Sandy's food today, I think we'd all be expiring right now. My feedback to you guys, I've already had 2 controllers today, whilst you were in the room, come to me and say, this is a really good idea. I've actually got a family member who I'd like to and I've been not wanting to because I don't know how to show them around or whatever, and I've heard what you've done today, and I'd much prefer to bring them in and just give them to you, Simon.
Put them in the family program.
That's and Alex, who was sitting with Alex today, he came to me afterwards and he said the same thing. He said, you know, I actually think this is a good idea. I might see if I can get you to show some of my people around. And I've gone, okay, this is going to start snowballing. So,
You got a new job, Simon.
yeah, well, this is my retirement job probably, so I just got to learn how to charge for it.